Hey guys, my name's Adam, and today we're going to be talking about the movie Butter. This movie's about a guy that is famous for carving sculptures out of butter, as ridiculous as that sounds, and he basically decides it's time to hang up his carving knife or whatever, and his wife decides that that's not acceptable and that she's going to take his place in the contest. What I really liked about this movie is it didn't always take the route that I was expecting it to, and what I mean by that is in the introduction of the movie you sort of see all these characters being introduced, and you see this little girl. You're not really sure how she fits in, but you know that she's going to be a significant part of the story. It looks like this movie is shaping up to be a bad person that follows all the rules going up against a good person that doesn't follow any of the rules. As these two opposing viewpoints collide, out of the middle comes the girl that becomes the most significant character. It's interesting because the protagonist is clearly the little girl, but the movie focuses 90% on Jennifer Garner's character. I also would like to say that it was interesting that the acting in this movie, I was so impressed with everyone, the way that they did this. They very much stepped outside of their comfort zone. Rob Corddry, Jennifer Garner especially. Rob Corddry, you sort of expect to be throwing all these over-the-top comic moments in, and he's just very much a, you know, he plays a father, he's just a nice father, good guy, but when it comes time to be funny, he's always got that awesome sort of joke up his sleeve that you aren't expecting. The story I thought was incredible. I was so surprised that Rotten Tomatoes gave this 1.5 stars. It's not a great movie, but it deserves a lot better than that. And the thing that I thought was interesting is when the first contest comes up, I thought it was really cool how you had these 4 people that sort of represents these 4 different reasons for getting into a contest. There was the person that got into it for her own reasons, you know, she got into it for herself. Then there's the person that got into it to compete with someone or to stop someone. Then there was the person that got into it just because, you know, why not? It was fun. They just enjoy doing these things. And then there was the person that got into it because they happened to be good at it. As this movie shaped up, it turned into a story of basically a person doing it for the right reasons going up against a person doing it for the wrong reasons. My favorite part of this movie is when Rob Corddry says it's just about butter, and I think that's important to remember in this movie too, because it shows that even when something is as arbitrary as butter, people are gonna fight tooth and nail just to win, even though they're just winning a contest about carving butter. And that, I think, is something that we can take away from it and apply to our everyday life, because even in situations where it's something that we think is very important, really, it's not what's important in life. You know, it really is, you know, I don't want to sound cheesy, but sometimes it is just how you play the game that really matters. That's all I have to say about this movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm probably going to watch it a few more times. If you like my review, of course, hit like and subscribe, and leave me a comment below telling me what you thought, if you agree or disagree. Thanks, and have a good day.